Hey guys, welcome back. So I've gathered you all here today for yet another Alocasia Dragon Scale Soil to Semihydro transfer. If I sound a little sick, it's because I've been sick as a motherfucking dog the past few days with a very bad throat infection. But I'm finally feeling somewhat better, so I thought we would play with some plants. If you guys follow my channel, you know that I've transferred a dragon scale from soil to semihydro so many times now, probably like 4, maybe 3 to 4 or 5 times, and none of them have survived. Will I be doing anything different this time? No. Will I give up trying to transfer this plant to semihydro? No. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys are not gonna believe this, but I picked up this Alocasia Dragon Scale. Look at how big and mighty and boisterous this is. It was only $12. I did get it on sale at Home Depot. I think the original price was about 25 bucks, but it was on sale for half off. So this was only like 12 bucks and change. So I had to grab it. I almost grabbed all of them, but I thought that would be a little bit of a force. I actually might go back though, so. But I could not resist picking up this gorgeous plant, and I thought about leaving it in soil, but since I've got this plant, I got this plant like 2.5 weeks ago, I've seen a lot more fungus gnats than usual, and I know they're coming from this soil because I don't have a lot of plants in soil, and I really don't see fungus gnats a lot. So I think they are coming from this plant. So I really want to transfer this to semihydro, and the really cool thing about this plant specifically that I didn't even notice until like a week later after having this plant is that there are 2 plants in here. How freaking cool. That's such a steal. I've bought so many Alocasia Dragon Scale for a lot more than 12 bucks. That only came with 1 plant with a few leaves, and this one has a ton of leaves. If you guys are from my area, I'm from Rhode Island, but I got this plant in Attleboro, Massachusetts, at Home Depot on, what road was that on? Let's see. Home Depot. My fucking cheek hurts. I got it at the Home Depot on Newport Ave in Attleboro. It's literally like a rainforest in their plant section. Like there's so many Hoya and different cool kind of plants that I never see at any other big box shops. I'll definitely be taking a trip back there. But anyways, I really want to get into transferring this plant because there's a lot going on. I see a few corms like poking out. Let me see if I can show you guys. Like they're like floating. Like there's a corm right there floating. And where else? Yeah, and there's some down there floating. So I gotta get those out. And we're gonna be planting the corms as well. And I will be removing those corms and separating them and trying to grow those on their own. Hopefully I can. I don't think I ever grew an Alocasia Dragon Scale from corm. I've grown Alocasia Jacquelines from corm. Not that they've survived, but they've grown from corm. So I'm really excited to see if I can grow these from the ground up, you know? I do have gloves today because the soil is a little bit icky. I feel like all of the soil at big box stores is kind of gross. Like anytime I've had a plant come from a big box store, the soil gets mold on top and it just gets disgusting. So I'm really happy to be getting it up out of this pot today because like I said, I did get this plant a little over 2 weeks ago and I've been dying to get it out of soil. Do I have confidence that it's gonna grow? Not really. Do I think it's gonna die? More than likely. But I don't know. If you guys have any tips on how to transfer a Alocasia Dragon Scale over to semihydro successfully, let me know. I put them in leca, pon, fluval, perlite. Nothing works. I really want to put one into, what do I want to put it into? For some reason, I think they might grow good in sphagnum moss because I've just been having so much luck with sphagnum moss. So if these start declining after I transfer them to semihydro, don't be surprised if you see them in moss. Okay, we got the pot. I'm just gonna grab the plant like out because I'm not about to, is this a good idea? Oh, look at that. Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's a lot of roots and I'm really scared to disrupt it. Is that a corm? Ew, it looks rotted on the side. Hold on, let me show you. Is that looks like a rotted corm. How disgusting. Speaking of corms, somebody commented on the picture I posted of this plant yesterday. Well, I posted a plant dump yesterday and somebody asked me for my Alocasia Jacqueline corms. I'm not digging through that plant. I'm lucky it's even alive. I don't touch that plant. Like, I'm not kidding. Unless it's leaned over or it looks like it's about to snap off the substrate, I don't touch that plant at all. I barely water it. So it's gonna be a long time before we even see if that plant has any corms to give away, you know? Anyways, I'm just gonna grab the, should I grab the trash can? I'm gonna do it right in the pot actually. I grabbed the leaf. I have this pot right here and I'm just gonna massage the roots. I'm so scared because the root system, it looks so good. I don't wanna ruin it. Oh! I'm getting dirty everywhere. It's okay though. If it seems like I'm rushing, I'm kinda rushing because I'm on my lunch break. So, yeah. Oh my god, I can hear the roots snapping. I hate that so much. Like, dragon scales, Alocasia, especially like dragon scales and the Alocasia Jacqueline, the roots are just so like, I don't even, ooh, I found a corm. I think I just broke it. These corms are dry as fuck. Like, what happened? I did leave this plant unwatered for a long time. I kept forgetting to water it, but like they're crusty. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take them all out though. Is this a corm? Yes. This would be a good plant to take the hose to, but I'm not going outside. Oh my god, there's so many corms. What the heck? That is actually crazy. Look at this one. It's super big. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put them off to the side, even the crusty dry ones. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm being so dramatic, but I'm just a little bit shocked. There's another big one. Wow. I mean, I hope I can grow those, but who knows. I've literally been telling you guys I'm gonna do a plant, oh my god, here's another one. It's like white though. I don't think that's good, but look at this one. But I've literally been telling you guys I'm gonna do a plant collection update for the longest time. I feel so bad because I haven't done it. But it just seems so daunting because there's plants everywhere now. Like literally everywhere. But I promise you, I will do one before the year is up. We only have what, 4 more months? Anyways, guys, there's really so many corms in here. This shit is crazy. I've never had a Alocasia with this many corms. This is actually insane. Imagine I'm able to really grow all of these and have like a bunch of Alocasia dragon scales. Should I just go rinse this off and clog the sink? I think I'm gonna do that because I can't keep breaking roots off. I'm getting scared. Is this another corm? No, it's just a big fat piece of dirt. Big fat piece of dirt. I don't really like when the plant is like this. It's just too much. I should have did this when it was dry, but I just watered it yesterday. I really feel like just snapping them both off the substrate, but that's probably not a good idea. That's like last resort. In my last repot video, we repotted my, what plant was that? My Philodendron Columbia. And tell me why that shit started dying. Like, I lost 2 leaves, they completely yellowed. So I cut the plant off the, what is that? I cut the whole plant off the, ah! My camera's overheating, you motherfucker. I was basically just telling you guys that I had to propagate my Philodendron Columbia because it was dying badly. And I stuck it into moss. So I'll update you guys that when we do a propagations update video. But I also just separated these. I've been going at it while my camera's been cooling down. So they're 2 separate little planties now. Lots and lots of corms. And I'm about to go rinse these off. I've lost so many roots. Like this is what the dirt looks like. Oops. It's full of roots though. What the heck? I don't know. Should we just do moss? I'm thinking I want to do moss just to reroot it. Is moss semihydro? I don't think moss is considered semihydro at all. Look at this. Just, it's like I'm ripping all her hair out. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I'm about to go rinse these though. Is this another corm? Oh my God, it is. This is so freaking cool. I have to go back to that freaking Home Depot. And I definitely gotta go back before you guys get there. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, this looks good enough to rinse. I really just don't want to lose any more roots, but this is what the roots are looking like right now. Lots of root loss, lots and lots of root loss. And these are the corms that were like floating in the pot. Should I take those off? I'm just gonna leave them alone. This is what the other one's looking like. Yeah, I'm gonna go rinse these off. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody's cleaned off. We got all of our things that we need right here. And before somebody comments saying, oh, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. This is my last transfer that I did. Has not skipped a beat. What is this? I forgot. I can't breathe. That's what I get for running around the house like an idiot. Anyways, my philodendron squamiferum is the last plant that we transferred. It hasn't really skipped a beat at all. And that new leaf is on its way out. But anyways, these are all the corms, guys. Look how big some of those are. I'm so excited for this. I've never even had corms that big before. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm going to stick them in moss in a little container, closed, in the sunlight. And we'll see how that does. But right now I have sphagnum moss. Ow. Oh my God, I have fluval. I'm not gonna tip this because it will spill. Woo! And of course we have some Semihydro mix, which is DIY Pond and Lechuza Pond. Might be other stuff in there. Who knows? Okay. So this is the first. These are the roots on the bigger one, I would say. Yeah, the one that has a big, ooh, the big juicy leaf. What's on the back of it? Are those water drops? Yeah. But these are the roots. They're super freaking long. I'm concerned. And then we have this one right here. These roots right here. Oh, did I lose a leaf? I lost 2 leaves. A baby leaf on this one came off and the other one, but whatever. Ah! I need a bigger desk. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I want to put the smaller one into this clear pot right here, and I'm going to do Semihydro mix on the bottom, top it with fluval, and top that with a little bit of sphagnum moss. So we actually are doing things slightly different this time. That's kind of the setup I have my Alocasia Jacqueline in, but although she's growing extremely slow, she's been doing great. So I kind of want to mimic that. The only thing is my Alocasia Jacqueline does not have sphagnum moss on the top, so I'm doing that to encourage these little roots. You guys can see those little buds around the top. I want those to grow downwards into the substrate, and I feel like sphagnum moss will really help that. So let's do the small one first. Whoop. Oh, for the big one though, I'm gonna put her in this pot with the wick and kind of spread the roots out and wrap them. You'll see when we get there. I'm gonna dry off the roots just a tad. I hate when they're all stuck together like this because that's not what it was giving in the pot. They were spread out in the pot, so they need to spread back out. Just a little bit more spread out and not so taut. Lay that there. I don't have a scooper. I know I don't have a fucking scooper. Oh my God, that's so annoying. B.O.B. Okay, we got a scooper. It's really dirty, but you're not gonna judge me, right? Okay. There's Leca, Lechuza Pond, DIY Pond, just a bunch of shit in here. That's probably what's killing my plants. Just kidding. Start off with a little bit like that. I'm actually gonna put the plant in now though. Back it up just a little so you guys can see. I really don't want the roots to be like all compact in here, so I'm really trying to spread them out just a bit. Okay. Okay, I have them in there like that. I'm not sure how well you can see, but I'm gonna start backfilling with more Semihydro substrate. I think that's enough, and now I'm gonna go in with some fluval. Some fluvy fluve. That's like mostly fucking dust. Like, I don't want that scoop. Let me take a new scoop. Oh, oh, I don't want to drop this stuff. Trying to keep it in the center. I don't really like to mix my fluval with my semi-hydro substrate because I feel like it's hard to separate after. Well, I don't ever separate it after. So that's that. That's the that on that. This might be a terrible idea, but I'm just trying to do things just a tad bit different than before. Okay. And now I'm gonna top it with sphagnum moss. This is how it's looking so far. There's more fluval than semi-hydro substrate, but honestly, every Alocasia Jacqueline that I've transferred straight to semi-hydro substrate has died, so either way is cool. Okay. Just giving it a little topping. Oh, I don't want it to fall over at all. Like, come on. I may have to stick something in there to hold it up. But I'm gonna water it first to see if that helps. That has algae on it. Get out of town. Like, it's not wet yet, so. Okay. Like that, little terrarium type vibe. Oh! Brother, ooh. I think I should go, I'm gonna water it really quick, but I'm gonna go get something to stabilize it as well because we can't be having that. Ooh. Okay, I staked her up on this little stick that came with one of the plants. Probably came with this plant actually, but this is what she's looking like, all potted up. I really hope this little setup works. I have the water level about up to here right now, and I did fertilize her. If you want to know how I fertilize my plants, I'll link the video below where I fertilize. But one last look before it croaks. Just kidding. You're not gonna croak, right? You're gonna grow nice, big, and beautiful leaves in semi-hydro, right? Right. So cute. Let's move on to the next one. Time for Big Mama. Just pulling off a little orange sheath. I'm just separating the roots a little bit like I did the other one. What the fuck is that? I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna lay it to the side for a second so we can put some substrate in here and pull this wick through a little bit. Okay. So this is the pot that I'm using, an orchid insert. I like these pots a lot better because the roots can actually make their way out of the pot if they need to. My Alocasia Jacqueline's in one of the slit pots, which I'm a little bit concerned about, but I refuse to repot that damn plant. As soon as I do, it's gonna start dying, so I just have to leave it alone and hope for the best. Anyways, let's fill this up with a little bit of semi-hydro substrate. Right here. And I'm honestly not gonna fill it up too much before I put the plant in because the roots are extremely, oh, is the fan on? No. But the roots are extremely long. So I'm kind of gonna pot it like this. Like that, and hope for the best. I'm kind of scared though. Or should I just, I'm just gonna spread them out as much as possible. I've just done this so many times and I know how it ends. Hopefully we do better this time, but we'll see. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm just a little bit scared. I'm gonna pot this one a little bit deeper so it's not falling over everywhere. Add a little bit more semi-hydro substrate. And then we'll go in with fluval. Okay, I'll show you guys. We got about that much in there. And now I'm gonna fill the rest with fluve. I'm actually just gonna take the container of fluval and dump it. Just drop some everywhere if you can hear that. I don't really like fluval that much anymore because a lot of my plants have stunted growth right now in fluval. But for my alocasias, they seem to be doing fine. Oh, this is gonna need to be stood up as well. Unless I top the rest with, ew, this corn looks rotted, but I'm leaving it alone. I could top the rest with some semi-hydro, sorry, my phone's ringing. But I could top the rest with some semi-hydro substrate, but I just don't freaking trust it. Like, I really don't trust it. So I might have to just stake this up too. Let's fill it up with some more fluval. Let me just see. You know what's so crazy? The Fluval is definitely gonna drop through the holes, and I didn't think about that until now. Oh God, I'm scared to pull this up. Yeah, there's a little bit of Fluval at the bottom. It shouldn't be too bad. Who is this? I'm not answering a call from Newport, Rhode Island. Or should I? Hello? Hello?
Hello, am I speaking with Georgia Blow?
No, not at all.
All right, let me update the file. My name is Phil with Secure One. We are a personal loan company, ma'am. We help people with insecurity.
Okay, if you're gonna update the file, why are you still talking to me? The fuck? Okay. It's still not standing up, but it's okay. I'm not gonna top this one with moss. Unless this plant is significantly declining. The other one too, I'm not gonna... Oh. It's standing up. Let's try to pick it up though. Actually, let's water it a little bit first. Oop. It started to move a little bit. I love the sound of Fluval when it gets watered though. It's so crisp, so light and crisp. Oh. The French toast. Should I just top it with a little bit of I'm just gonna do it. Just to weigh it down a little bit. I just don't want it to freaking fall over. It's so annoying. I mean, I don't want to, and I also don't want to put a stick in this one. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, guys, but this is what it's looking like. This is what the pot is looking like. Semihydro, Fluval Semihydro. It's pretty freaking heavy. I do feel like the roots are going to rot, but if they do, they do. It's whatever. I'm gonna just... Sometimes you gotta do that to get it situated. Ooh, I don't know about this one. I still hear the Fluval like making that noise, so it's a little bit dry. So I just want to make sure it's watered all the way through. So I'll keep you guys updated and let you know how they do. Now we're just gonna get the corm situated because there are quite a few in there. I'm gonna dump them out. And I'm just gonna put some moss in. My lunch break is almost over, I think. Ah! I got 13 minutes. Okay. Just a little bit of moss. I just wet it a little bit. Wait, where are the rest of the corms? Oh, in front of me. Here's another big one. That thing is huge. I'm so excited for these. I've never had corms this, ooh, that just broke a little bit. But I've never had corms this big before. Like, this is super exciting. I don't know if I should cover them or just stick them in. I'm probably gonna cover them, honestly. That's like my go-to method. This one's weird. It has a bunch of things coming off of it. I don't even know which way to plant it, but whatever, we'll plant it down. Boop. Here's another one. Ooh, this one looks like a good one. I don't know which way to plant this though. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick it in and hope for the best like I usually do. Boop. One of these has to survive, you know? And when they do, I'm gonna be super freaking ecstatic. If I had a Jacqueline that came with this many corms, I think I did have a Jacqueline that came with a bunch of corms, but I just let them die. This looks really dry, but we'll try it anyway. This one right here looks a little black and dried up, but let's see what it do. Boom. And I got one more that's a little dried up as well, but we'll see. Hands are dirty, my lunch break is over, so that does bring me to the end of today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Etsy at Palace of Propagations and on Instagram at Mother of Plants. And until my next video, bye guys.